Most men over 50 believe that drinking more water is always good. 8 glasses a day, stay hydrated, keep your body healthy. You've heard that 1,000 times, right? But here's what nobody tells you. If you're still drinking plain water after 50, you might actually be missing one of the simplest ways to improve your energy, your circulation, and yes, your performance. Sounds surprising, I know, but hear me out. I'm Dr. Narita, and I've spent 12 years studying how men age, why their energy drops, why their drive fades, why their morning firmness slowly disappears. And it all comes down to one molecule that most men have never heard of. It's called nitric oxide. This molecule controls one of the most important functions in your body, blood flow. When nitric oxide levels are high, your blood vessels open easily. Circulation improves. Your heart, brain, and yes, your intimate areas all get the oxygen and nutrients they need. But after age 50, your nitric oxide production drops, sometimes by more than half. That's why you feel slower, less energetic, less like yourself. And here's the thing, plain water doesn't help you rebuild that nitric oxide. It gives your body zero of the raw materials it needs to make it. Think of your body like a factory. Water keeps the lights on, but without the right ingredients, the production line just stops. That's what's happening inside your blood vessels right now. They're hydrated, but they're empty. The machinery that makes nitric oxide is running on fumes. But here's the good news. You can fix it, and it starts with what you add to your water. Before we continue, where are you watching from today? Drop your location in the comments. I love seeing where this community reaches. Let me explain why nitric oxide is so critical for every man over 50. Think of nitric oxide as the spark that makes your entire circulatory system run smoothly. When you were younger, your body made plenty of it. That's why you could wake up full of energy, work all day, and still have drive and stamina at night. But as years go by, your natural nitric oxide production slows down. Everything starts to feel off. Your circulation weakens. Your heart has to push harder. Your recovery after exercise takes longer. Even your brain feels foggy. And the most obvious sign, when blood doesn't flow easily, performance suffers. I see this every day in my practice. Men who feel healthy on the surface, but deep down their blood vessels are tightening. Their cells are aging, their nitric oxide levels are running on empty. It's not just about aging, it's about quality of life. When nitric oxide drops, you lose your energy, your endurance, your mental sharpness, and your confidence. But here's what makes nitric oxide special. It's the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax, to open up, to allow more oxygen, more nutrients, and more life to flow through your system. Better circulation to your heart, better brain function, better muscle recovery, and yes, better firmness and stamina. When nitric oxide levels rise, you don't just feel younger, your body acts younger. Your cells communicate better. Your energy feels natural again. And you don't need drugs or surgery to make it happen. Your body already knows how to do it. It just needs the right ingredients. So what do you add to your water to kickstart this process? Let's start with the first and most powerful ingredient, beetroot. Yes, that deep red root your grandmother probably cooked for dinner. It turns out it's one of nature's most powerful tools for restoring blood flow and stamina. Here's why. Beetroot is loaded with natural nitrates. When you consume nitrates, your body converts them into nitrites and then into nitric oxide. What makes beetroot truly remarkable is that this pathway doesn't depend heavily on your aging endothelial cells. Those are the cells lining your blood vessels that get weaker with time. So when you use beetroot, you're giving your body a shortcut. You're bypassing that slower aging process and letting your system create nitric oxide efficiently again. Studies have shown this repeatedly. Just 1 glass of beetroot-enhanced water can boost circulation within a few hours. That means more oxygen to your brain, more endurance in your muscles, and more responsiveness everywhere else. 1 to 2 teaspoons of beetroot powder in your morning water. Within days, you'll notice the difference. The second ingredient is pomegranate. Now, pomegranate isn't just a fruit. It's a natural nitric oxide protector. Here's what that means. When your body makes nitric oxide, it doesn't stay around forever. It breaks down fast, especially if your body is under stress or inflammation. Pomegranate is loaded with polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that act like bodyguards for nitric oxide. They keep it from breaking down too quickly so it can stay active longer. Think of it like this. Beetroot turns on the faucet. Pomegranate keeps the water running. Studies have shown that pomegranate supplementation can dramatically improve blood vessel flexibility, reduce blood pressure, and increase nitric oxide availability. Add 1 teaspoon of pomegranate powder to your morning water with beetroot. The combination creates a rich red drink that works deep inside your body. The third ingredient works through a completely different system, watermelon, specifically L-citrulline. Watermelon contains a powerful amino acid called L-citrulline. Your body converts citrine into l'arginine, and arginine is the direct fuel for making nitric oxide. What makes citrulline special is that it's far more efficient than arginine supplements. Arginine gets broken down in your digestive system, so little of it reaches your bloodstream. Citrine bypasses that problem. It's absorbed smoothly and travels straight to your cells. Research shows that men who take citrine daily see measurable improvements in circulation, vascular flexibility, and erectile function. When you add citrine to your beetroot and pomegranate, you're unlocking a second pathway for nitric oxide production. 2 different systems working together. Half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of L-citrulline powder. Most men start noticing the difference within the first week. The fourth ingredient is pine bark extract. This one might surprise you. It doesn't come from a fruit or vegetable. It comes from trees, specifically the bark of the French maritime pine. What it does inside your body is remarkable. This extract helps rejuvenate the endothelial cells that make nitric oxide. It protects them from damage, reduces inflammation, and helps them work like they did decades ago. Think of it as a tune-up for your blood vessels. It restores their flexibility, improves their responsiveness, and helps your nitric oxide levels rise naturally again. Clinical studies show that when you combine pine bark extract with citrine, the results multiply. Men experience significant improvements in erectile function, blood pressure, and stamina in just a few weeks. About a 1/4 teaspoon per day. It doesn't just boost production, it makes every other ingredient work even better. The 5th ingredient is leafy greens powder, spinach powder, kale powder, or a good quality greens blend. These are loaded with the same nitrates found in beetroot, but with a twist. They also bring a full spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Most men over 50 don't eat enough greens. Even if you try, you'd need several large salads daily to match the nitrate content in just 1 teaspoon of greens powder. When you combine greens with beetroot, you're giving your body a broader range of natural nitrate sources. Different plants, different nutrients, all pointing towards stronger, more flexible circulation. 1 teaspoon a day. It gives your drink a rich, deep color, and every sip feels like you're waking up your entire body. The 6th addition is ginger and hibiscus. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols that have been shown to enhance nitric oxide production naturally while fighting inflammation. Chronic inflammation stiffens and damages your arteries over time. Ginger helps reverse that. It calms inflammation, keeps your arteries flexible, and helps nitric oxide do its job efficiently. Pair that with hibiscus, a bright red flower long known for its heart-protecting power. Hibiscus is rich in anthocyanins, antioxidants that help relax your blood vessels, lower blood pressure, and promote healthy nitric oxide activity. Ginger warms the body. Hibiscus cools the system and relaxes vessels. Together, they bring balance. About a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger powder and half a teaspoon of hibiscus powder. The 7th ingredient is cocoa and tart cherry. Pure, unsweetened cocoa is loaded with flavonols, plant compounds that strengthen your blood vessels and help them expand when needed. These flavonols train your blood vessels to respond faster and stronger. They improve something called flow-mediated dilation, which means how well your arteries expand to let blood rush where it's needed. Tart cherry adds anthocyanins that reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, helping your nitric oxide stay active longer. It also supports muscle recovery and improves sleep quality. 1 teaspoon of pure unsweetened cocoa powder and half a teaspoon of tart cherry powder. Now that you know the ingredients, let's talk about how to make them work for you. The key is consistency. The men who see the best results aren't the ones who mix a fancy drink once a week. They're the ones who build this habit into their daily routine. Start your day with 1 glass of your enhanced nitric oxide water. It wakes up your circulation, hydrates your cells, and primes your energy system for the day ahead. Then take another glass in the early afternoon before that usual energy dip hits. This second dose keeps your nitric oxide levels steady through your most active hours. Within days, you'll start to notice subtle changes. Your energy won't crash in the afternoon. Your workouts will feel smoother. You'll sleep deeper. And yes, your morning confidence will quietly return. But don't rush the process. The real transformation happens over weeks because you're not just boosting nitric oxide for a day. You're healing the very system that makes it. Here's what I want you to understand. Plain water keeps you alive, but enhanced water helps you thrive. For men over 50, this is the difference between aging slowly and reclaiming vitality. You've learned how nitric oxide is the master key to blood flow, energy, endurance, and confidence. You've seen how simple, natural ingredients can transform your body from the inside out. This isn't magic, it's biology. It's your body doing what it was designed to do once you give it the right tools. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, mix your morning glass of enhanced water, take a sip, and within days you feel lighter, more focused, more alive. Your blood flows better, your workouts feel smoother, and yes, your confidence quietly returns. Start small. Add just beetroot and pomegranate to your water. Drink it daily for a week, then slowly add the others as you go. You'll feel it and you'll know it's working. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications because every week I share research-backed content specifically designed to help men over 60 maintain their vitality and confidence. Drop a comment below. Tell me which ingredient you're going to try first. Share this video with someone who might benefit. I'm Dr. Narita. Take care of your circulation and it will take care of you. Stay strong, stay sharp, and keep your blood flowing.